Yo, what is up, guys? I'm your boy Nick with the Pick Man. Today we're gonna be going over the best bets, the parlay, the lock of the week, the prop of the week, the best bets. We're gonna go over it all. Before we get into it, guys, make sure you guys smash that like button down below. Leave a subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. I appreciate it. Now let's get into it, guys. Before we get into the next card, we're gonna be going over the recap for UFC Mexico City. The card was really good for us. I mean, it wasn't the best card that it could have been, but it was a decent card for betting wise. We did good on that card. Could have been better if Moreno and Yair had won, but still very good card for us betting wise. We had so these are the plays that I gave out for best bets. We had Naima money line, and I called inside the distance there -135 for Naima inside the distance, and he cast that one. Rodriguez underdog against Denise Bonder. That fight was looking a little bit weird in the first round. I mean, Bonder was looking really good out there, piecing him up on the feet, mixing in takedowns. But then I think he kind of gassed himself out later, got submitted, and got absolutely fraud checked. So I couldn't be happy with that one right there. It was plus money when I gave it out to you guys. We had Haragui by decision. I told you guys he's not finishing Sam Hughes. I know there's a couple of people out there that were thinking that he might be able to finish her, taking the long shot on the props. Yeah, Sam Hughes is one of those tough girls you really need to like knock her out clean, like with a head kick or something. She's just really tough. She's not gonna give up on herself out there. She got dominated out there though. And then we had Yair Rodriguez. He almost finished the fight in the first round, and then he was way too willing to play off his back. Got taken down, got submitted by TCD Ortega. Shout out to TCD Ortega. He looked really good out there, man. I'm happy for the guy. We had the last best bet was Chavez and Lacerda under 1.5 rounds, -200. I picked Chavez by submission. We also had him in parlays and stuff, and obviously he cast out first on submission for us. But I gave out the under 1.5 just to be safe. Just to be safe. In case he might go for like a knockout, I was like worried he might go for a knockout after what happened last time. But he just got the triangle off his back. And looked like the start. I really didn't want to be out there fighting much, so he just kind of tapped out really quickly. So that was a good play. There for the lock of the week, we had Manuel Torres that cast pretty nicely for us. -135 for Manuel Torres. He got the submission, and the lock was the money line. That's why I gave the lock. That's why I didn't say the lock was the KO, because even the KO was -110, and I was like, you never know. He could go out there, knock him down, club and sub him, but he just got his back, got the takedown, and submitted him in the first round. And looked really good doing it too. Then for parlay, this parlay almost came through. We took it out at the last leg. Moreno money line +145 for this Naima Chavez money line, Naima money line, Moreno money line. Yeah. I should have just taken someone like I should have just thrown Manuel Torres in there. We would have got more plus money, and that would have cast. But hindsight is 2020. It is what it is. Prop of the week, the fight was cancelled. Roda Jr. fight was cancelled. I know this fight was rebooked for this week, and it's also cancelled this week. So I don't really know what's going on with Roda Jr. right now. Overall, we did really good. If you guys followed all my bets, I mean all my betting calls, if you bet $100 on each of these calls, even with the parlay missing, you would still be profitable. You would still profit $175 on the card if you followed all of my betting calls on that last week. So I'm happy with the how things are going right now. We're coming off back to back. We're on a 4-4 UFC winning run right now, and we haven't lost in like the last 4 UFC cards. We've been making money. We've been doing really solid. So I'm pretty happy. We hit our last 2 lock of the weeks, Murab decision, and then Manuel Torres money line. Like, I'm happy how things are going right now. We're 12-6 on the lock of the weeks right now, so we're hitting the lock of the weeks like more than almost like more likely than not. And half of those losses are underdogs that I've picked as lock of the week. So I'm hoping to keep things going this week. But personally, I don't really like a lot of plays on this card coming up. This card is going to be tricky. I think there's a lot of big favorites on this card. I think most of the favorites are going to win. But I can't really be giving you guys like -500, -700 out there to play. Like, we're going to have to find ways to make money. So let's get into it, guys. So lock of the week for UFC Vegas 87 is gonna be a risky one. It's definitely a risky one. It's not like I mean, I could have gone like Dweed Basra decision or something, but I'm gonna go with the Vinicius Oliveira. He was supposed to fight Yanis Gamori, and I was picking him as a lock of the week against Yanis Gamori. I was like, he's got more power on the feet than Yanis Gamori. Yanis Gamori wasn't all that dangerous. Now he's fighting another guy. He's fighting this guy, Bernardo Sopaz, and I've seen some tape on this guy. He's actually solid. He's very tough. He's never been finished. He's fought in Brave CF. Good striking, but I think he's gonna have some problems with the range. Vinicius Oliveira's range and the power. I think Vinicius Oliveira is more primed right now. He's fought a much better level of competition out there, and I think he's gonna get this done, man. I like Vinicius Oliveira for lock of the week. Let's see if we can make us go 3 in a row for lock of the weeks, and I like the money line on him too. He opened up at -200. I threw him in a parlay -200. I was like, maybe the line's gonna get wide. But it went the other way. I get it why people are doubting him, because he's been knocked out 3 times. So I get it. I mean, he's fought the much better guys. I mean, he's got wins over guys like Ulu in the Brave CF. So like he's been beating much better guys. And I know he's been knocked out by Christian Quinones. It was like a bad doctor stoppage or whatever. But yeah, I think Oliver is gonna get this done, man. I don't know if he's gonna knock him out. I'm picking him by knockout, like a second round knockout or something. I think he's gonna be able to land those jabs, those hooks from distance. And I think this guy that's taking this fight on short notice is gonna have a problem with the reach, and maybe slow down a bit because he's taking this fight without a full camp. And I think the UFC trying to build up Oliveira here too. I like him here. I think he's gonna get this done. -143, basically almost pick 'em odds. It's just a slight favorite, and yeah, I like him. I think he's gonna get this done here. He should be able to get this done by knockout, like a late TKO. All right, guys. So parlay of the week, we're gonna go with the Javid Basra moneyline, Muhammad Makayev. I think they're both gonna win. Then I like Ursay also. I was thinking about throwing Petrino in here, but I think Petrino's gonna win for sure too. We'll have a play for Petrino later down in this video. But I like this 3-leg man, 2 flyweights, 1 bantamweight in there. I've done pretty well picking on the flyweight fights and bantamweight fights, so I think this is gonna cash +121 for this 3-leg parlay. We almost cast the last 3-leg parlay, but we missed it at the end with the Brandon Moreno, because he just did not fight to his full potential out there. I don't really know what happened with Brandon Moreno. Maybe Royval is really that good. Maybe he really is that good. And Royval's takedown defense looked solid too. He wasn't really out there trying to play a jiu-jitsu game anymore. He's out there working his way back up to his feet. So I think that kind of gave Brandon Moreno some problems, and he was landing way more volume. I know some people were out there saying that was a robbery. I don't think it was a robbery. I think it was the right decision giving it to Royval. I was hoping they would give it to Brandon Moreno. I scored it for Moreno 3-2. But I'm not disappointed in that decision there. It was a good fight. It wasn't the most entertaining fight to watch, but yeah, good on Royval, man. He got it done. He earned that decision, I think, watching that fight back. All right, guys. Now we're gonna talk about the prop of the week. Our last prop of the week was Roda Jr. by submission. His fight is canceled on this card now. Prop of the week is gonna be Muhammad Makayev by submission +180. I like this number a ton, man. I also played the under 2.5 rounds at +124. I gave that out in Discord earlier this week when they opened the line. Now it's at under 2.5 is like -105 now. So the lines got smashed by people. I'm not shocked at all. Perez hasn't only fought 1 time in the last 4 years, and he's been finished in the first round so many times. I think Makayev can find a submission early this time. I know he's been going out there finding some submissions late in the 3rd round. His last 2 wins are 3rd round submissions, but those guys were really good grapplers, and those guys were staying active in the UFC. But I don't think that Perez is really taking his career serious anymore. He might give Makayev a hard time in the first round, but I think Makayev's going to take over with the wrestling, grappling, and just find a submission eventually. So I like Makayev by submission as a prop of the week. +180, really decent number. We played him by submission last time too when he fought Tim Elliott. He got that 3rd round submission for us there. That was plus 200 there, +250. I think he opened up +250 last time. And we also played him live on live stream last time when he fought Tim Elliott. He went down to -130 because the fight was really close with Tim Elliott. But I know he was losing that fight. But this is a different matchup. I mean, Perez isn't really known for his grappling. He's known for his striking mostly. He's okay grappler too. But I think Makhachev is just an animal in his time right now. It's Makhachev is taking his career way more serious right now, and he's an absolute junkyard dog. We've seen this guy even in trouble. He almost got. I mean, he got his knee popped by Jaffo Filio, and he still fought his way through it and got a submission. So this dude is an absolute dog. He's gonna fight for your money. That's why I feel so comfortable putting him in parlay this week, and I like the submission prop stab on plus 180 for Makhachev by submission. Alright guys, we're gonna talk about the best bets now. I got 4 best bets for you guys. I'm not that confident. Like I was a lot more confident last week. But I like this. I like a couple of these best bets. First best bet is gonna be over 2.5 rounds in that Osawadi versus Loic Rajabov fight. I think Loic Rajabov is gonna be pushing the grappling for most of this fight. But I think Osawadi is gonna be he's gonna be able to piece him up on the feet. And I don't know. I don't think he's gonna finish him. I mean, Loic Rajabov was very tough. I know he got finished by Matus Rebecki, but Matus Rebecki is an absolute animal. And I think Rebecki just broke him down with the leg kicks. But also, what he's mostly like a counter puncher on the feet, but he does throw a lot of volume out there. Doesn't really have the one punch knockdown power. I know he's been getting some knockouts on in the regional MMA, but I think this is a step up for competition for him. Step up in competition, and I think he's gonna just cruise for this season. Maybe 30-27. Even when Loic Rajabov gets a takedown, I think he's going to get some takedowns. Make the fight a little bit close. That's why I think it's going to go over 2.5 rounds. I like the over 2.5 at minus 160. Alright guys, next best bet on the card is going to be fight doesn't go the distance in Umar Nurmagomedov versus Baghdad Amakan. I know a lot of people are saying that Amakan is really tough. I think he's really tough. I watched a bunch of tape on this guy. He's very well rounded. He can probably survive on the ground, I think, but I think he's never really fought anyone like Umar, so there's we can say that he's never been finished, but he's never fought anyone like Umar, so Umar's got some of the nastiest kicking game out there, some of the best grappling at 135, and once he gets going, man, like, he's gonna really put it on him, I think. And I've seen Bektas get hurt before, I've seen him get almost dropped before, like, he's got good recovery. But I think Umar's he's gonna be ready for this fight. He's gonna have a full camp for this fight. I think they both have a full camp for this fight. But I think Umar's gonna get this done likely inside the distance, which is like -125 or -135 inside the distance for Umar. So I might as well take the fight doesn't go the distance at -150. But I'm not that confident in this one. This is not like a crazy confidence pick. Fight doesn't go the distance because Bektas is a really tough. He's an animal too, but I think Umar is just a beast. All right, guys. Next best bet is gonna be Vitor Petrino inside the distance. I like the KO too. I sprinkled the KO plus 165 on BetOnline for half a unit, but I'm gonna go with the safer route here, just in case he gets a fight to the ground. Maybe gets a submission or something. And then, I like Petrino inside the distance. But I think he's going to get the KO. That's what I'm picking him by KO. Second round KO for Petrino. He cast the KO first last time. I think he's going to get the KO here. But we're going to go inside the distance at -145 Petrino. Alright guys, last best bet on the card is going to be none other than in the main event, Samil Gadjev taking on Rozenstruik. Now, Rozenstruik is a scary kickboxer. This dude has a ton of power. He's going to be very athletic out there. So this is not like a crazy confidence. I don't really have anything in Gadjev right now. I've been thinking about putting a straight money line play on him. Inside the distance for Gadjev is -125. It's not that much better. You might as well take the money line. I was thinking about... Okay, this is the money line. I made a mistake on the... It's not Gadjev inside the distance. This is the money line. Money line is -150. Inside the distance is -125. But I think he's going to get a finish here. If he wins, which I think he's going to do, he's going to win. I got him by winning by like a TKO grounded pound stoppage or something. I could see him getting a submission too. He cast a finish only prop for us last time, plus 130. That was one of our best bets when he fought Martin Baudet. I knew Martin Burde was not gonna finish him at all. Martin Burde has no finishing ability. The only guy Martin Burde has finished in the UFC was Jaws Parisian. And Jaws Parisian is gonna get executed at UFC 299 next week. But yeah, I think Gaziev is gonna finish a fight as long as he goes to the grappling. If he plays around on the feet, I think this is anyone's fight. Anyone can knock each other out at 265. This weight class, heavyweight, anyone can get knocked out at this weight class. But I like Gaziev's chin a little bit more. He hasn't been knocked out like Rosenstrike. We've seen Rosenstrike get absolutely ran through by Ngannou. Ngannou just an animal. So I'm not really shaming him too much for losing to Ngannou, but we've seen Rosenstrike get submitted right away when he gets taken down. He's like a fish out of water on the ground. He's been training at American Top Team, so maybe he goes out there, looks a lot better this time. But I just don't think so, man. I think Gaziev. They're the UFC trying to build up Gaziev here. I think they're trying to get him up through the rankings. He's not the youngest guy for the weight class, so I think they're trying to rush him up. This is a good matchup for him. I mean, this is a matchup against Rosenstrike, who can't really defend a takedown. On the feet, I mean, it's anyone's fight. But I think Gaziev's going to be able to get this done. I'm going to look at the fight ends by knockout. I think it's likely going to end by knockout. I think Gaziev's going to be able to get a ground and pound stoppage. He's got some nasty ground and pound. He's very tough too. He's got a solid chin on him too. I think Gaziev's going to get this done. I like the money line is the call here. I made a mistake because I was gonna give you guys an inside the distance minus 125. It's not that much better. I mean, you might as well take the money line minus 150. All right, guys. So those are the plays. Hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown. I mean, the best bets, the parlays, the lock of the week, the prop of the week. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure you guys smash the like button down below. And let's keep the streak going, man. Let's see if we can go 5 winning UFC events in a row. And including regional MMA, we're on like a 9 event run right now, like including regional MMA. I do live streams almost every single day, so if you guys have any regional MMA questions, you guys like some bets on regional MMA, I keep up with most of the regional MMA out there. I don't really do breakdowns for like KSW and stuff like that, but I do watch KSW, but I'm not really I'm a casual KSW watcher. I don't really watch a ton of KSW, but I watch some good cards here and there. And we got Octagon. I got some Octagon plays for you guys this week, and when we do live stream, I'll give it to you guys on stream. But I think we got there's some good fights on Octagon 54, and we got 1FC 166 this Friday. So we're gonna be doing a live stream for that, likely in the morning. I think that 1FC card starts at like 7:30 in the morning. Then Octagon card starts at 12 o'clock in p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you guys come hang out with me for the fight companions on Friday. We're gonna be probably live for both of them. Then we're gonna be live for this Vegas 87 card on Saturday. So make sure you guys hit the sub button so you guys get the notifications. Turn on the notifications so you guys get a notification when I go live. I go live almost every single day. So make sure you guys come hang out with me. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Best of luck on all your bets, man. I wish you guys good health. Stay safe out there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.